Welcome to Roll for Hive Fleet. This is a show where the dice gods and the Hive mind collaborate by creating a custom scheme, whilst helping me get rid of that pile of shame. Up first as always our brush roll, and that's a 00, a 3 and a player's choice. And these are the weapons I've chose to use today. Up first is our D20 primary colour roll, and that's a 3, so we're keeping it white. As all my models are already based in white, I just picked out some highlights where I could. But to be fair, it didn't turn out too bad. Moving swiftly on to our D20 carapace roll, and that's a 16, so purple. Very on brand for Tyranids, I decided to go with Swarm Purple. Speed paints and carapace just go down a treat. I think these paints were made for this. Now let's see what we get for our 3 accent colours. That one's quite the spinner. And we got 2 1s and a 3. So we went for Emerald Forest, Slaughter Red and Orc Skin. I used the red on the gums and all the kind of fleshy bits. I then mixed the green and red to make a brown for the claws, and added green to the gun. Is this Hive Fleet Buzz Lightyear? I think so. I then used the forest green just to highlight the carapace. Next up's our base roll, and that's a 3, so Desert Base. I just stuck down some lumps of cork, kind of picked it away with my non-existent nails. These rust pigment paints from Army Painter dry really chalky and look really nice. I then stuck down some laser cut plants, and finished off with a black rim. Now finally it's our wildcard roll, and that's a 10, so it's player's choice. So I decided to mix some Yoo-Hoo glue and disgusting slime, and this looked horrifying. I then proceeded to just add this around the gun and the gums. And that is us finished. I'm quite happy how this guy turned out. Not a typical scheme I would go for, but let me know, what would you call this Hive Fleet? If you enjoyed, leave a like, and as always, I'll see you next week for Roll for Hive Fleet.